Good morning, children. So today we are going to discuss another topic of our nutrition chapter, that is mechanism of photosynthesis. So we know that the photosynthesis is the process that is done by the green plants, chlorophyll containing plants to prepare their own food materials in the form of starch, glucose, etc. So whatever the food materials are prepared by the plants, that is used by all the other organisms on the earth. So they are the universal food providers. So we know that the light is essential. Only sunlight is the source of energy. Sunlight is the source of energy. By taking that sunlight, the plants are going to prepare their own food materials by using what? Carbon dioxide and water, and in the presence of chlorophyll, by using sunlight they are going to prepare the food materials. So sunlight is the main source of energy. That sunlight, how it enters into the plants and how it helps to prepare the food materials, that we are going to discuss in the mechanism of photosynthesis. So mechanism of photosynthesis, briefly, for our convenience we are divided into, only for our convenience we are divided into two major subgroups, that is light reactions and dark reactions. So in the structure of chlorophyll, I said that so light reactions takes place in the grana, that is in the place of thylakoid, and dark reactions takes place in the stroma of chloroplast. So what is the site of light reactions? That is grana, or we can say it as a thylakoid also. So light reactions and dark reactions. By simply seeing these names, you may have an illusion that you may think that some reactions occurs in the light. Those reactions are known as the light reactions, and some reactions occurs in the dark. They are known as the dark reactions. But in real, it is not correct. So light reactions, they undergo in the light. In the presence of light only some reactions takes place. Those are called as photochemical reactions or light reactions. Some reactions after the light reactions, some reactions without light or in the presence of light also takes place. Those reactions are known as dark reactions. They take place in the stroma. Okay. So light reactions, first light reactions, where they takes place? They takes place chlorophyll containing thylakoids, that is grana. So they take site means where the takes place, site, grana. We can say thylakoids. If anybody says that light reactions takes place in the thylakoid, that is also correct. If they given grana, it is also correct, because group of thylakoids, they form the grana. Okay. So in this light reaction, there are three steps are there. Three steps are there. First step is activation of chlorophyll. Activation of what? Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll activation by the exposure of light. So sunlight, when falls on the leaf, when sunlight is absorbed in the form of photons. Smallest unit of the light is known as photons. So sunlight rays, in that range smallest unit is known as photons. So when the sunlight falls on the leaf, what happens? Whatever the sunlight is falling, that smallest unit is photon, that is captured by the leaf. Where what are going to capture that light? Pigments. You know the pigments. Pigments are chlorophyll Chlorophyll, xanthophyll and carotenoids. Chlorophyll, xanthophyll, carotenoids. All these pigments are present in the thylakoids. They absorb the light in the form of photons and they start activation. So when we observed when any substance, if it is observing heat or anything, it starts the reaction. It starts its reaction like that. So activation of chlorophyll by what? By absorption of photons from the sunlight. So first step in the light reaction is activation of chlorophyll. And coming to, once again we will recollect these light reactions. Light reactions are the reactions. They takes place in the presence of light only. Light is essential, must. Without light there is no activation of chlorophyll. So light is essential, and these reactions are also called as photochemical reactions. Photochemical reactions. So photo means light. By taking the light, several chemical reactions occurred in the plants. Okay. So light reactions takes place in the grana. So they are the light dependent reactions. Light is essential. So also known as light dependent reactions. They depend on the light. Light dependent reactions. Okay. They are known as light dependent reactions or photochemical reactions, light reactions. Whatever we say that, simply they require the light for the different type of chemical reactions. First step is activation of chlorophyll. Our chlorophyll molecule or chlorophyll is present in the chloroplast. So you know that the site of where they are present. So they take the sunlight in the form of photons and they are going to be activated. So one side it is going on, and second is step 2 is splitting of water molecule. Splitting of water molecule. So splitting of water molecule. Water is essential for the photosynthesis. That water molecules, by the absorption of light, it split into hydroxyl ions and hydroxyl ions and hydrogen ions, H plus and OH minus. Okay, hydrogen ions and hydroxyl ions. So this splitting of water by what? Light. This is known as photolysis. Photo means lyse. Photo means light. Lysis means breakdown. Breakdown. Photo means light. By water molecule, by using the sunlight. What is the light? Sunlight. By using the sunlight, water molecule is going to be splitted. It is going to be breakdown into hydrogen ion and hydroxyl ion. So where they are forming? In the thylakoids only. Thylakoids only. So if you take the thylakoids, these are the pigments. Group of pigments are known as photosynthetic unit. Photosynthetic unit. Photosynthetic unit. Nearly 200 to 450 molecules of pigments they gather together and they form the photosynthetic unit. All the pigments, to capture the light, they act as an antenna. How antenna gets signals? Like that, all the pigments which are present in this thylakoid, they act as a photosynthetic unit and they harvest the light. They take light in the form of photons, and one side chlorophyll molecule is going to be activated, and another side whatever the water molecule is entered in the thylakoid, that is going to be split into the hydrogen ion and hydroxyl and hydrogen ion. Our oxygen is also produced in the thylakoid, lumen of the thylakoid only. Okay, first step is activation of chlorophyll. By the absorption of sunlight in the form of photon, chlorophyll pigments are going to be activated. This is the first step of light reaction. And second step, splitting of water molecule. By the taking of sunlight, water molecule is going to be split into hydroxyl and hydrogen ion, OH minus and H plus ions. So this is also known as photolysis, photolysis or photolysis. Photo means light, lysis means breakdown. And this reaction is first time observed by Hill, so it is known as Hill reactions. So many times this is asked in our examination, that is what is photolysis or what is hydrolysis. Okay, so first step is activation of chlorophyll, and then it is followed by splitting of water molecule, and the third step is formation of assimilatory powers. And next step of the light reaction is, third step is formation of assimilatory powers. Third step is formation of assimilatory powers. So here what are assimilatory powers? ATP, NADPH, nicotinamide, adenine, dinucleotide, hydrogen phosphate, and ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So this is known as the currency. So energy currency. Mitochondria, they produce the ATP, so they are known as the powerhouses of the cell. So ATP, you know about the ATP, but what is NADPH? Nicotinamide, adenine, dinucleotide, hydrogen phosphate. Both these are known as the assimilatory powers. Both these are known as the assimilatory powers. In the light reaction, first chlorophyll pigment is going to be activated, then another side water molecule is going to be splitted, and next formation of, due to this and formation of assimilatory powers, ATP and NADPH2 or NADPH are nicotinamide, adenine, dinucleotide, hydrogen phosphate are formed. So then what happens to the hydroxyl ion and hydrogen ions? Okay, this is hydroxyl ion undergoes the series of reactions and it produces the water and oxygen. Water and oxygen. This water is used for inserted in the plant and it is used for the plant further activities, and oxygen is released in the atmosphere. Okay, atmosphere. Oxygen is released into outside through the stomata. So this process is taking place in the thylakoid. So water is produced by the oxygen is produced from water molecule only, and this H plus ions, they enters into the dark reactions. They enters into the further reactions. Okay, these are the three steps in light reactions. Light reactions are known as for first stage in the photosynthesis, mechanism of photosynthesis. For our convenience, we are divided into light reactions and dark reactions. And in the light reactions, first step is activation of chlorophyll and spreading of water molecule. Then third is formation of assimilatory powers. When any leaf is exposed to the light, if it is leaf by exposure of light, so chlorophyll molecule starts, the photosynthetic units, chlorophyll molecule starts activated. They become heated and they release the energy. Okay, they release the energy. And another side, water molecule, by taking high energy, water molecule is going to be splitted. The bonds present in the water molecule, they are going to be broken and they release the hydrogen H plus and OH minus ions. Okay, so if you write down H plus and OH minus ions, that is also correct. So no need to remember all the things. Okay, ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So they are water hydrolysis, photolysis occurs in the second step, and third step is formation of assimilatory powers, that is ATP and NADPH. So hydroxyl ion, it further due to series of reaction, it forms the water molecule and oxygen. Oxygen is released into the atmosphere through the stomata, but water molecules remain in the plant body. It is used for the further activities. Hydrogen ion enters into the dark reactions. This is about light dependent reactions. And then coming to the dark reactions. Then dark reactions. Second, dark reactions. Already I told that dark reactions means, it is not means that they appear, they takes place, they occur in the presence of dark only. It is not at all meaning of that. So they can take in the presence of light or absence of light also. They can take in the presence of light or absence of light. Light is not required. Light is not required. And so we call as light independent. They are known as light dependent reactions. These are known as light independent reactions. Dark reactions are known as light independent reactions, where the site stroma. So in the thylakoids, light reactions takes place. This fluid is filled with the stroma. This is the chloroplast. Stroma. In stroma, dark reactions takes place where our starch is produced. Okay. So these dark reactions, they do not require the light. So in between the light reaction and dark reaction, there is no gap. Immediately after the light reactions, they enters into the dark reactions. Immediately there is a there is no gap in between the light reactions and dark reactions. Whatever the assimilatory powers are produced. What are assimilatory powers? ATP and NADPH. ATP and NADPH. And hydrogen ions also left in the, they are produced in the end of the light reaction. So these hydrogen ions are produced by the what? Water molecule. These hydrogen ions are produced from the water molecule, and these are picked up by, these are taken by the NADP to form NADPH2. These are picked up by NADP to form the NADPH2. In this dark reaction, whatever the carbon dioxide is entered in the plants, carbon dioxide is entered through the stomata, that combined with the RUBB, ribulose bisphosphate. This name is given in your textbook. So mechanism of photosynthesis, are the steps in photosynthesis. So many steps are involved. So Calvin cycle is there, but all the details are not given in our textbook. So whatever the information is given, that we have to remember. That's it. So we are carbon dioxide is entered in the leaf. So in the dark reaction, this is the last phase of photosynthesis. So in this, starch is formed. So that is the reason this phase is also known as biosynthesis phase. Something is going to be synthesized. What we want to synthesize, that is starch. Biosynthesis phase. Okay, biosynthesis phase. So carbon dioxide combined with the RUBB, and it enters into the Calvin cycle. So this name of the cycle is given in the, not directly in the textbook. In Improve Your Learning, they are giving this name, Calvin cycle. Enter the Calvin cycle, and series of several intermediate products are produced. In that, our major element, starch is produced. So in the dark reaction, our final starch will be produced. So dark reactions, they takes place in the stroma of chloroplast, and they do not require the light. Light is not essential to them for the reaction. For the combine of carbon dioxide RUB, light is not essential. And first stable compound is PGA, phosphoglyceraldehyde is formed. So that is not there in the textbook. So light is not required, means they do not require the light. And light independent reactions, so they are known as another name of dark reactions, light independent reactions, or biosynthetic phase. Whatever we are saying, same. And whatever the assimilatory powers are formed in the previous reaction, that is photochemical phase or light reaction, they are going to be utilized. They are going to be utilized in the second stage of dark reactions, and so synthesis of our starch is taken place. Hydrogen ions produced, they are picked up by the NADP to form the NADPH2. NADPH2 equal to ATP. This is also another type of energy source. Okay children, here the one flow chart is given in our textbook. So with that you can very easily understood the what is photosynthesis mechanism. Here this is the diagram of what? This is the chloroplast. This is the diagram of chloroplast. Okay, this is chloroplast. So we know that in the chloroplast thylakoids are there, and liquid portion is known as stroma, and this is grana. So by the absorption of light is enters into the thylakoids, because here the what are they? Photosynthetic units. Photosynthetic units. Read the textbook, then only you remember all these terms. Photosynthetic units. So all the pigments, they form the antenna-like structures. All the pigments, they capture the light in the thylakoids. Grana. What is the site of photochemical phase or light reactions? Where they take place? In the grana. In the grana only. So first stage, and we are by this flow chart or diagram, we are going to explain the first phase of what? Photosynthesis, that is light reactions or photochemical phase. So light is absorbed in the form of photons. They take in the form of photons, and chlorophyll is activated. That is our first step. Activation. Step 1 in the light reaction is activation of chlorophyll. And then second step is hydrolysis or photolysis. Photo means light. Lysis means breakdown. Breakdown of water. What? Water. Water is going to be breakdown into H plus and OH minus ions. That takes place in the thylakoids. And this hydrogen ions are entered into the Calvin cycle, and this OH is produced oxygen, and water also released. Water they produced, further reactions takes place, and they produce water, and oxygen is released. We are giving aroma outside, means it is released through the stomata. It is coming outside, but water is there only. It is inside the plant for further. Okay. So when light enters into the, light falls on the leaf, ultimately the chlorophyll pigments are activated. That is our first step, activation of chlorophyll. And second step, splitting of water molecule or photolysis. And the next third step is formation of assimilatory power. End of the light reactions, what we are going to get? So ATP, NADPH2 and hydrogen ions. ATP, NADPH. These are called assimilatory powers. Assimilatory powers. They are produced at the end of the light reaction. End of the light reactions, we are going to get the assimilatory powers. These assimilatory powers are, next reactions are going on. These reactions occur in the thylakoid or grana. Next reactions takes place in the stroma. Next reactions takes place in the stroma. So these reactions, they do not require the light. So we named it as a dark reaction, and also called light independent, light independent reactions and biosynthetic phase. Biosynthesis phase. So when carbon dioxide enters into the stoma, ultimately this carbon dioxide is accepted by RUBB, ribulose bisphosphate. This is given in our textbook, Nana. So RUBB, and they form the phosphoglyceraldehyde. This is not given, phosphoglyceraldehyde, and several other products are produced. Other intermediate compounds are produced. Several compounders are produced. One of the compound is our sugars. So our sugar are starch. Our final what we are going to get in the photosynthesis end products, oxygen. Here we are getting the oxygen, and water molecule. Here water molecule is we are getting in the photolysis, and next water molecule is getting by the hydroxyl ions, and next starch is produced. 3 end products we are getting. So this is the total summary given in the form of this diagram. And this is the biosynthetic phase or dark reactions. Are first time the scientist Melvin Calvin, he did research on that, what happens to the when carbon dioxide enters into the plant. So he revealed all the reactions. So to give the honor to him, so we call this cycle as a Calvin cycle. And here also they produce the ATP and NADP, adenosine triphosphate, NADP. They are produced, and further by adding this hydrogen molecule, they are going to be again NADPH. Once again, so this is the chloroplast. So by seeing all, you don't be confused. This is chloroplast structure. So in this chloroplast structure, we have grana, and filling the place in between the thylakoids, there is a liquid portion is there, that is known as stroma. In the stroma, dark reactions takes place. In the thylakoids, light reactions takes place. Light reactions are 3 steps. One is activation of chlorophyll by absorption of sunlight in the form of photons. By chlorophylls are activated. Chlorophyll. First step is chlorophyll take the light energy. That is, we are saying in technical terms, activation of chlorophyll. So what they are taking? We are taking sunlight. We are calling it as photons. And next, splitting of water molecule. Water molecule is going to be breakdown. In technical terms, we are saying that photolysis, or this reaction is observed by the Hill. So we are saying that it is a Hill reaction. And end of the light reaction, we are assimilatory ATP and NADPH to form. These are used in the Calvin cycle. So it is known as assimilatory powers. First, activation of chlorophyll, hydrolysis or splitting of water molecule, and formation of assimilatory power. Whatever the hydrogen is produced in this, so it is used to convert the NADP into NADPH, and it is utilized in Calvin cycle. And carbon dioxide, when it enters into the plant, so only whatever the energies are produced, they are going to be utilized in the Calvin cycle or in the dark reactions. Dark reactions, they takes place in the stroma of chloroplast. So this is called biosynthetic phase. Why this is called something biosynthesis? Our sugars are going to be synthesis. Not only sugars, so many intermediate products are synthesized. So this is the biosynthetic phase. I hope you understood. Okay, Nana? Thank you.